Hello people. Another beautiful day or night. Yeah. Hope your five senses working, health and strength is good. Now, talking about the Steam Deck here. So capping your Steam Deck display to 40 Hertz gives a big boost to battery life. Pretty sure that Valve is working on probably on a slimmer Steam Deck to improve the battery life. You best believe they are. Listen to this. You need Windows to do it, but the feature should be coming to Steam OS soon. It says here the Steam Deck is a mighty fine piece of kit, as verified by our review. But given its essential, deceptively powerful handheld PC, it may require a fair bit of tweaking, both by owners and the deck devs at Valve, before we find those sweet spot between battery life and performance. After all, what is the point of playing Deathloop at 60 frames per second if your battery drains in over an hour? Conversely, what's the point of playing Deathloop or any FPS game at 30 FPS at all? Well, it looks like a YouTuber, the Phawks, has found a sweet spot by capping the Steam Deck display at 40 Hertz. He found that it was draining about 20 watts when playing Sekiro, that around 2 hours of playtime running the same game with the display running at full 60 Hertz without limiting the frame rate was draining the battery life 25% faster. Even though the game was still only managing around 55 to 58 frames per second. It's a nice improvement, but the catch is that you can only set a 40 Hertz refresh rate on the system deck if you have Windows installed on it, as well as a tool called CRU, Custom Resolution Utility. Got to keep up with your terminologies in the tech world. For now, you can only set 30 Hertz and 60 Hertz refresh rate, though SteamOS deck developer Griffius commented on the Hawks video on Twitter, saying that the feature will be coming soon to Steam Deck. Griffius said that this main issue preventing FPS limiting on SteamOS has been the screen blinking time when switching refresh rates, which certainly doesn't sound like an insurmountable problem. And then it says, but before you abandon SteamOS and turn your Steam Deck into a handheld Microsoft machine, bear in mind that Windows isn't terribly well optimized for Steam Deck yet. And gaming performance will less consistent than on SteamOS. It's probably worth waiting until either Valve updates SteamOS to support the sweet 40 Hertz frame rate limit on the Steam Deck, and Windows learn to play a little nicer together. Oh yeah, and I will leave a link of the video in the description box. So the Steam Deck, you know, if you lower the the battery life, you can get a better performance. But you best believe that that Valve is working on a slimmer version of the Steam Deck, a slimmer version, and I mean probably the same size but a little thinner, but with a better battery life on it, because they are listening to the reports from all the people that are running tests on the Steam Deck, whether it's the Hawks or Linus Tech, or who's the other guy? Can't call his name out, but there's 3 of them that does it. The Valve technicians or engineers are watching like you looking at YouTube videos at techs that runs tests on the Steam Deck and see where they can improve the Steam Deck at what's its weakness and what needs to be improved. That's my PS4 making all that noise. Anyway, the Steam Deck will get better as time goes on, but I believe that there's a thinner version of the Steam Deck with a better battery life in it that's coming, and I think Valve is working on that. Probably the same size. The screen probably be a little wider, probably lengthwise, probably an inch or two. But I do believe that they're working on a better version of this. With a better. The engineers are trying to figure out a way how to get a better battery life out of the Steam Deck, and they're working on it. But they're looking at other technicians on YouTube, to see what they come up with, and reading reports on the Steam Deck based on feedback, and then take it from there. So yeah, the Steam Deck will be improved, and from a Windows standpoint and from a Linux standpoint. So there is a better version coming. You best believe it, because you have what, 60,000, 50,000 plus games, and you're getting more in. So the concern is now, okay, how do we improve the battery life? Or improving it CPU wise, that's not the issue. But the main issue now, like, how can we get a battery run for like 10 hours or 12 hours straight? Somewhere around there to make the Steam Deck a serious problem in the in the tech world. It's already a problem already, but imagine having a battery life where you can play games for like, what, say 10 hours, man. That would be insane for that would be insane for that portable PC. So yeah, you best believe that Valve is looking into that, and I do believe that like I said before, I do believe that they're coming in with a thinner model, probably the same size, probably the same length, the same size, but thinner, and then go from there. So the battery is the main issue with the Steam Deck right now. Trying to get the best out of it. So yeah, so a new and improved version is coming. And of course they are working on a Steam Deck too. So yeah, first the newer model to the original model, but then after that, probably a Steam Deck 2 is coming. So yeah, Valve engineers are paying attention. They're listening. They're listening to all the feedbacks. People are sending their concerns and comments, and what they would like to see improved. And then Valve is going to look into all of that and say, okay, we'll take it from here. You know what I'm saying? And you best believe that they're working on something new, though. And they're probably not talking about it yet, but it is coming, like a thinner model, but with a better battery life, probably like 8 to 10 hours, man. Yeah, Steam Deck, folks. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Dark side.